On this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, a Wildcat you should know, boys lacrosse, and trivia. All this and more coming up next. Hi, welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Matthew Hill. One Wildcat is on his way to big things in the music world. Tyler takes a look into this Wildcat you should know.
Eric Martinek has been perfecting his craft in singing and songwriting the last couple years, and that has all led up to his new album, Voodoo Love.
So the new album has 12 songs. All of them are full band, except for 2 of them. But there's a big variety of genres throughout the album. There is jazz, there's some singer-songwriter music, there's some pop rock music to it. Something for everyone, I hope.
Eric's dedication has led to multiple gigs at popular restaurants, and he enjoys every moment of it.
My favorite part about being a musician would be writing the songs and recording them in the studio, because it's great to give life to something that is like a vision in your mind, and then see the end product is my favorite part of playing music.
Eric will continue to study professional music at Berklee College of Music and will be spending his summers down in Nashville doing internships. If you are interested in Eric's album, Voodoo Love, you can listen to it on iTunes, Spotify, and SoundCloud. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Tyler Bombasino.
April marks the start of National Poetry Month. Gabe takes a look at this month.
National Poetry Month is a month dedicated to celebrating the poetry and different works of art.
So National Poetry Month is a national celebration and appreciation of poetry, and we as a high school have decided the last few years to promote this national event even more, and we have created several opportunities for students to get involved in doing so, from watching different spoken word artists come to our building, to participating in open mic events within our community as well as the school.
There are many events that take place for students to express themselves with words.
To open up the appreciation of poetry events this year, we invited Kevin Koval, which is a really well-known spoken word artist from the Chicagoland community. As Tim Toaster Henderson came to, and the students really loved working with him, and they did a lot of wordplay activities. We had the sidewalk chalk activity. Mr. Bodwell, the director of the LMC, has also encouraged students to perform in the community besides just our own school. There was an event on the 13th. This Thursday, April 19th, we're having an open mic event, and then to wrap up the month, April 26th, all day in the LMC, we're doing another open mic, but it's going to be coffee house style. So we'll have coffee and hot chocolate and snacks throughout the day for students to just come watch or present or perform a poem, a rap, or even a song.
Thanks to all the students who participated in National Poetry Month, and for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Gabe Johnson.
The girls' track and field team has had a successful season so far. Avery and Franny run into their season.
Although track may seem like an individual sport, the girls' track and field team always finds a way to come together as a team.
Since there's so many aspects of track and field, like shot put, distance, sprints, but really at the end of the day, we all come together and cheer each other on. At every single meet, you'll see us there cheering for each other, holding each other's blocks. You get the whole team together, and it's really just a team sport, even though some might not think so.
Despite Illinois' crazy weather, the girls try to make the most out of their season so far.
The track season has been a real success, even with the great weather that we've had, which really hasn't been that great. We've had a lot of cold, so we're really fighting through the weather right now, but the kids are coming out there with a lot of grit and a lot of heart, so it's really fun to watch them compete.
Conference and state are coming up, and it's the team's goal to do better than they did at conference last year and to take as many girls to state as possible. The team thanks their coaches for being the ones who make their goals possible.
So we have 5 coaches, and each is a coach in a different field, but all of them are very supportive of us on and off the track in developing our character, athleticism, and they care about our academics as well. But each of them are always there for us, pushing us to do our best, and I thank them for everything they do.
I am very privileged to work with the best coaches in the state. We are definitely a family. We wouldn't be out here without each other.
Congrats on a successful season so far, and good luck with upcoming competition. And for Wildcat Weekly, along with Avery Champion, I'm Brainy Golden.
As boys lacrosse is being recognized as a school sport, Riley takes a look into how they're adjusting and how their season is going.
Neuqua Valley's boys lacrosse team is full of dedicated players who have been proving themselves early in the season as they have yet to be beat.
The guys this year are all pretty close, a lot of returning players. With a lot of seniors, we have a lot of experience. We all pretty much have built off each other in some way, shape, or form from last year, and it just continues to build. It seems like it wasn't pretty much of a gap year or an off season. We just kind of kept going.
I think this year we really work hard on pushing each other in practice, and we really get on each other.
As this is the first year with lacrosse as an IHSA sport, it has been full of positives for both the team and their fans.
Not really too much has changed, really, besides us playing at the school now, which is actually awesome. Getting to play on your home turf, and actually it seems like you're representing the school a little bit more.
Mainly, we get to play in the stadium, which is awesome. We really feel part of the school.
The team has created a respected reputation for itself in the conference and has put in place high goals to work towards.
Coming off of last year, making it all the way to the semis, we plan on making state this year. Far goals, but we got them set pretty high, and we don't expect anything else. We're sitting right now, we bounce between some of the top 5 teams in the state.
Goals this year, state championship, that's obviously the ultimate goal. But as far as rankings, right now we're 4th.
Good luck to the boys as they take on the rest of their season and defend their high status. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Riley Sanko.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Jackie finds out if the Wildcats are smarter than the Bilta 5th graders.
What is the lowest prime number?
6.
Are you serious?
The lowest prime number is 2.
What planet is closest to the sun?
Mars.
The planet that's closest to the sun is Mercury.
How many equal sides are in an isosceles triangle?
I think 4.
There are 2 sides in an isosceles triangle.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
My boy Abraham Lincoln.
Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence.
What type of cloud is usually big and puffy?
I don't know, like all clouds, regular clouds.
The type of cloud that's usually big and puffy is a cumulus.
What type of animals only eat plants?
Kangaroos.
Herbivores only eat plants.
Who is on the $100 bill?
George Washington.
Benjamin Franklin is on the $100 bill.
What causes wave tides?
The wind or the air.
Gravitational pull from the sun and the moon.
Thank you, Bilta Elementary students, for participating in our Wildcat Weekly edition of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Jackie Cleveland.
Thanks for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend, Wildcats.